Having liberated the hourglass and become keeper of time, my next task was to restart history. Not beholden to past events, I was free to craft a new era. It was with humility and restraint that I approached this blank canvas. After careful preparation, I began work, painting over the darkness. After eons passed, I sketched out the realms. After eons more, I brushed them in with life. In my new era, all beings will have the opportunity to find peace. Whether or not they do will be their responsibility. For my power only permits me to begin this endeavor. It is the duty of mortals to finish it.
Oh, it's not doing the same music. Okay. I was waiting for certain musical cues that didn't come, but alright. Good evening, everyone. We are doing Mortal Kombat 1. There's a new season, a new character to check out. I have been... these past several months have been a great period of time for fighting games. Street Fighter 6 came out back in June of last year and was greatly received. Tekken 8 came out last month and is phenomenal. And then this game also came out in between. It's kind of obviously the lowest of the... These menus are just so impatient. Oh my gosh. But, although this is the only one of the three that I've streamed so far, do know if you are more interested in the other two, I do have clips of them available on my YouTube channel. I just haven't gotten around to streaming them. Those are on my PS5, which is at the center of the house, whereas this is on the Xbox Series S, which is in my room, so it's a little easier to stream this one. And with the new character, Peacemaker, out, I did want to stream it before I kind of lose all motivation too. But we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I did say I would... I'm pretty sure I said multiple times that I would do a Mortal Kombat 1 stream after the DLC dropped, and the DLC did drop yesterday. Or the new season. So, I'm doing that. Because I don't know if I'm going to be motivated to do this as things go on. I mean, there are other characters in the Combat Pack that I'm interested in. I am very interested in how they bring Takeda back. In the brief amount of time I played X, I did really like Takeda. It's the timeline and the story is very different now, so I'm not really sure how they're going to fit him in, or like who he's going to be exactly. But well, I guess Kenshi's still here, but he's not really as old as he was. But yeah, it'll be tricky. And then it'll be interesting to see how they make Homelander different from Omni-Man. Omni-Man's cool for sure, but a little more hype behind the boys and Homelander. But we'll see. Peacemaker, though, I've heard is very, very fun. But yeah, there's a few things I want to do. We're going to try out Peacemaker, obviously. There is a portion of the story mode that I want to play, but for now you're okay. I'm going to mess with the new character first. Do remind me though to play the final act of the story mode at a later time, because I do want to get some footage of that for later purposes, if you know what I mean. I do also kind of have an agenda with some of my recent streams. I'm trying to gather some footage for some potential to just make... I want to make some videos other than just streams and edits of those streams. And so trying to get some footage together for those things. Alright, so... but yes, you will definitely know when I'm going into the story. I will warn people. So, in this game is kind of, if you're not familiar with Mortal Kombat 1, it is a kind of a blank slate, because they kind of reset timelines and stuff in Mortal Kombat 11. Really liked the story in 11 and was really curious as to where they were taking things this time. And so they changed up some characters quite a bit in 11, as you likely saw if you saw my Mortal Kombat 11 stream last year. I was the Scorpion main in that game, but he's a little different this time. I do have the, what is that, the Deadly Alliance skin. I did get that, because that's pretty fun. Going into this game, I originally tried Kenshi, because he's pretty cool. I remember liking him in X as well. But I feel like he didn't work out too well for me. The other one I really wanted to like was Reptile, because they completely revamped and overhauled him. At least visually. I don't know about moveset as much. But I really like Reptile, so I am a Reptile main in this game. So when I play through some other modes and stuff later, I will be using Reptile for that, because that's my main character. For now, though, we have the DLC characters over here. I do have the Combat Pack, so I unlocked Omni-Man. I messed with him a little bit when he came out. Quan Chi I'm not really that interested in. But Peacemaker's here now.
Daddy issues. Booyah!
And then as for who we're beating up, it has to be Natara, because if you don't know, she's voiced by Megan Fox in this game, and I would prefer if she wasn't, because Megan Fox isn't a very good actor, let alone a voice actor. So yeah, oh, we've got a new cameo as well, don't we? Or we don't? That's Janet Cage on the left there, not unlocked yet. Okay. Another thing, this game tried to do a lot of stuff. I'm really not a fan of the cameo system. I kind of just, you're gonna see me use it like maybe 1% of the time I play, because I'm trying to focus on the character that I'm playing. There are a few that are interesting. I'm pretty sure I was using Sector for a while. I know Serena has some good stuff. And then Tremor is also very interesting with different variations. I haven't tried Chameleon at all. I'm just not going to mess with Chameleon.
Dirt Devil.
And then it doesn't matter who you have because we're practicing.
If you got 'em.
Okay. And then, let's see. It'll show me, yeah, okay. 3 variations on Cage Mansion. Let's do the Halloween variation. That's fun.
Cage Mansion.
The other one is a Christmas variation. Megan was okay and kind of just okay, and it's kind of gone down from there. Changing things up a little bit in terms of what I normally drink during these streams, because I was offered a bottled strawberry banana smoothie, and so I'm drinking that. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Y just has an inherent combo. Okay. So that's a YYB. That's decent. Grab with the shield. Ow. Alright, what about the forward grab? Alright, that's just the assist. Never mind. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Force multiplier. Human torpedo is Y. Alright. Oh, force field is... Oh, okay. Ground-to-air offensive. Okay. So, side to side, X and Y are moves, and then force field's a little more complicated. Ground air. Did they flip these since I'm on the right side now, or are they backwards? Let's find out. Oh, yes. So I wasn't as hyped initially about Peacemaker as I probably should have been, because I was stuck thinking about Suicide Squad movie Peacemaker, and I kind of forgot about the elements they introduced in his series. So I forgot about the different things his helmet could do. I didn't consider Eagle-y implementation at all. So he's ended up being a lot more interesting. So we've got that. Okay, so maybe if I do it on time. Nope. Okay. Now, it doesn't prep as fast. I see people just like incorporate the special moves and so quickly. And then, yeah, I didn't try these, so X. Oh, do I have to... Oh, okay. Interesting. No, it is with the burn. Okay. Okay, because I've seen people have been rapid firing that. Okay, so I have to meter burn to get the to fire multiple times on that, and then torpedo is fun. It goes so far. Why does it go so far?
Torpedo.
What? Both of those are... Okay.
Ouch.
The leg sweep just shoots them. Okay. So, what is... So the force Why is it called force multiplier? It's just shooting the gun. Okay. And then the force field. Come on. There we go.
Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
I swear I've seen people implement that in the combos, but for whatever reason, just doesn't seem to want to do it for me. I think there's more special moves than that. Silent and deadly. Ah. I could just hold... If I hold the button, he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it until... Okay, I'd probably need... Darn. It's just not quick enough.
Eagle.
Okay. Checking the move list. Let's see. Enhanced force multiplier, yes. What does enhanced torpedo do? Oh, anti-gravity. That's fun. And then I can... Oh. Anti-gravity, and then a directional input after determines where... Okay.
Anti-gravity.
That's fun.
Anti-gravity.
And then I can land behind them too. Or
Anti-gravity.
just a soft landing.
Anti-gravity.
It reminded me, the first time I saw that reminded me of like the Shiva jump. I think Goro has it as well, but I was not a fan of Shiva players in Mortal Kombat 11. Let me just be perfectly clear about that. Okay, so anti-gravity's back. Why? Enhanced force field. Wait. There's just a normal Sonic.
Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Force field.
Oh.
Sonic boom. Force field. Sonic
Wasn't I? Oh, it is force field, and I just... What? I was doing the input to force field earlier, and I kept doing the sonic boom instead. Okay, sonic boom is just back in A.
Sonic boom. Force field. Suck it up. Eagle. Eagle. Eagle.
Okay.
Eagle. Eagle.
Trying to burn.
Eagle.
There's like a cooldown on Eagly, it seems like.
Eagle. Torpedo. Eagle. Torpedo.
Almost. I'm just trying to find something that I can use with Eagly here. I saw something.
Eagle.
Oh, okay. So I can do X, X, and B. Well, forward X, X, and B.
Eagle.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm doing the wrong button.
Eagle. Sonic
Nope, that didn't work either. I'm just not fast enough with it, I guess. I'm not a I'm not a high-level Mortal Kombat player here. It's been a little tough to be with this game. Beautiful bird bullet. Oh, wait a minute. There's another Eagly. Hold on.
Eagle.
That's the low. What about back?
Eagle.
Okay.
Eagle.
Why isn't it meter burning? There you go. I hate... on this, they put the meter burns on like the right trigger, and I hate that, but I don't want to switch the button it's on. It was just...
Eagle. Torpedo. Sweet.
I would love to find something else I can use with Eagly here. Okay. There's an X... Okay, let's try some other combos. There's an XYB. Okay.
Owned.
Alright. Yes, I figured out the XXB. Head-on approach. Y, Y, X, and A. Oh, there we go. That's fun.
Wipe. Choke on it. Bite me. Sonic boom. Eagle. Eagle. Sonic boom.
I don't know, it just seems specifically designed for none of those to work. Okay. And the YYB, yeah, okay. Okay, finisher is... Alright, I think these are unswitched. Okay. Down, back, down B, or is it down, back, forward B? Okay. Alright. Hopefully I've got enough to go on. I was hoping to do just a tower with Peacemaker, see what his ending looks like. Yeah, for the sake of time, let's not do... Oh, that's Survivor, okay. That's endless. Isn't Survivor the same thing? Defeat as many opponents as you can without losing. Defeat 25... Oh. That's without regaining health and limited opponents. So not survive... Well, the limited opponents isn't Survivor to my knowledge, but... Campaign... Oh, Champion... Okay. Yeah, for the sake of time, I'm just going to do 6. Okay.
Chrome Dome.
I do have the Johnny Cage announcer, and he called him Chrome Dome. I'm not sure if he did that last time. I'm gonna go with Serena, I think.
Why are demons so hot?
Okay. I probably don't need to put myself through medium. I'll do easy, though. Should hopefully be good enough.
Muscle Beach. Sub-Zero.
I told you, I want peace.
And you'll have it when you're dead.
Get some voice lines here. It is actually John Cena, which is great.
Suck on that!
Take 1. Action.
Eagle.
Oh, hey, it worked that time.
Eagle. Eagle. Torpedo. Sonic boom. Eagle.
Okay.
Torpedo. Eagle.
Oh my god. Alright. I thought that would get him.
Center mass.
Take 2. Action.
Eagle. Sonic. Eagle.
Oh, come on.
Eagle. Torpedo. Sonic boom. Torpedo. Eagle.
Come on.
Finish him.
Nope, didn't want to work.
Peacemaker wins.
Alright, that's pretty great. Referencing the show there.
Is she an angel?
No.
Gelato.
Gelot.
I hate it when hot girls are evil.
I am not evil.
Suck on that!
Take one. Action.
Oh, okay.
Torpedo! Sonic boom! Center mass.
Take two. Action.
Torpedo! Sonic boom!
Oh, okay.
Torpedo! Sonic boom! Eagle!
Finisher.
Okay.
Peacemaker wins.
I'm gonna get that fatality down. Seasonal credits, great.
Mighty mustache. Tremor.
Back off, Cape. I pack kryptonite bullets.
Whatever kryptonite is, it doesn't scare me.
Woo-hoo. Suck on that!
Take one. Action.
Just really hate how the meter burn button is trigger.
Eagle!
I don't know why it just works every now and then, but... Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're gonna see this.
Disappointing.
Ah, too soon. Just uppercut. Classic.
Center mass.
Fatality tokens.
Take two.
You don't need tokens to do fatalities. They're just the it's just the easy way to do it if you can't do the input.
Eagle!
Okay.
Torpedo! Sonic boom!
There we go. I like that. Alright. I always end up on this side though. So down. Oh, I was doing, okay, so I might have actually been doing the input wrong. I thought it was, okay, so it could be either down, forward, down, or down, back, down.
Finish him.
Oh, here we go.
What the fuck? Damn it! Fuck! What? Little shit.
Fatality. Peacemaker wins.
That was great. Ooh. Fun palette. Almost looking, Red Sun Superman-y. Brutality, Shield to Peace. Peacemaker gear, eh. Okay. Alright, that was a fun fatality though. Nice reference to the show. Go and take a drink real quick. Yeah, the fatality tokens are just giving you an easier option in consumable form,
Down under
but if you
devil.
do the regular input, it doesn't take a token.
You wish to fight me?
Not fight. Beat senseless.
Ooh.
Jesus! What the hell?
Unique interaction? Alright.
Action.
Oh, I caught him! Oh, that caught me off guard. I didn't think it was gonna get him. Nice, okay.
Get real.
Oh, okay, they broke it up. I forget how to do that. I should probably try to look into that. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I'm not blocking. Okay. Alright, nice. Eagly mix-ups are starting to work out.
Take 2.
Whoa! Back off. Oh, come on.
Finish him.
I did it wrong. Alright. We got the fatality at least once.
Peacemaker wins.
Hey, okay. Suddenly more credits. But
Peace my ass. Bihan's future bestie?
If you pump more iron, you lose that puffy middle. Puffy middle? Get the fuck out of here. Jesus! What the hell? Whew. Suck on that!
Take 1. Action.
darn it. Oh my god, what? Is it just set to copy my inputs?
Eagle! Torpedo! Sonic boom! Torpedo! Torpedo! Eagle! Eagle! Torpedo! Sonic boom! Eagle! Eagle!
Alright. Get to see what this is like. Oh, it hits low. Okay. Ow. Get him, Eagly.
Booyah!
Wow.
Center mass.
Peacemaker thinks he's a hero. Yeah, it's like his whole thing. And he's like a little more redeemable in the series, but yeah. It's still a gray area.
What, baby? Eagle! Sonic boom! Sonic boom! Sonic boom!
I just tried to do the exact same thing that he did, and oh,
Let's see Batman do that.
he wouldn't.
Brutality. Peacemaker wins.
All right, ticking all the boxes here. Ooh, he called Batman a pussy. Yeah, he kind of did. All right.
Stealth fighter. Mr. Wizard.
You can't take me, Pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak.
Oh, he really didn't like that.
Woo-hoo. Suck on that!
Take 1.
Oh, come on! You gotta register my other Y input.
Torpedo. Eat this.
Take 2. Action!
Darn it.
Torpedo. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Torpedo. Eagle. Torpedo. Sonic boom. Sonic boom. Eagle. Torpedo. Eagle.
Nice. They kind of deserved it, not gonna lie. Alright, now we get to see Peacemaker ending. Peacemaker percent speedrun.
Project Starfish? Project Butterfly? Crazy town. Both of them. But neither was as fucked up as Project Magician. I was way over my head with Eclipse. I mean, the dude's a goddamn god. Somehow, though, I got his back to the wall. Freaked him out so bad, he cast a spell that sent me here. I guess he thought sending me here would finish me? But I tell you, I feel like I've come home. This place needs peace. Bad. And like me, folks here will do whatever it takes to get it. So bring on Shao, Reiko, and those dickhead sorcerers. I'll drop them all first chance I get.
Okay. He likes Mortal Kombat World. Okay. This song is cool, I hope it doesn't get copyright stuff. I'll play it for a little bit though.
Stunts. Mess around and hit me, you probably get blown up. I've been hot enough here to throw up the whole sun. Cut a man in half, write my name in his own blood. Everybody dies, you probably gon' never learn from it. Pop them in the sky till they never gon' get a turn from it. Burn stomachs cutting like my blade is immortal. Bitch, open a portal, I slice you till your parts out of order. Your head in your torso, I murder your gore. You got a death wish. Keep my hat spinning, I'm watching them get their neck split. Toxic, boxed it, you ain't gonna block this. Perfect every legend and sonically outfoxed them. You came to win the tournament, I'm ripping out your vertebrae. We came to be the worthiest murderer, and every murderer who wanted you got it. I'll leave them freezing to death. So tell me you next, so I can put the spear in their chest.
How many of us need a second chance? How many of us need to say goodbye? If we could do it all once again, I'd have you right here by my side. Oh, right here by my side.
Some say we could be defeated. I'ma call it Kenshi. We ain't never seen it. Hit you with the next ray. Little orthopedic, now it's time to take your spine out. You ain't gon' need it when
all right.
Both legs broken, head split.
That's good on that. For it doesn't change very much at that point. Okay. Points. Welcome to Mortal Kombat, or every arcade mode ever, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Checking for updates. I mean, I hope there isn't one. Okay. But yeah, that's Peacemaker. He's pretty fun. Not bad. John Cena in the game is pretty great. He was one of the more interesting choices for sure. So now what I'm gonna do a little bit of invasions, because that's coming. That came with a new season as well. So we can go into that.
There once was a Shang Tsung even more ambitious than ours. Having created a Melina hybrid,
he decided that she wasn't quite perfect. She needed more intelligence. His intelligence. So he created a new Melina. One with Katana's grace, Tarkatan ferociousness, and the sorcerer's boundless intellect. In the end, she proved his undoing. This new Melina killed her creator, made his flesh pit the hybrid factory which she uses to construct multitudes exactly like her. Now an army of Ultra Melinas has invaded this timeline. If it is not stopped, we are doomed.
Some people would like that. Melina has a weird following. I'm not a casual Melina enjoyer, to be honest. Okay. Shouldn't that be open? That's like the practice one. That's not good. Alright, well. Pretty. Alright, who am I right now? Oh, I'm still Reptile, okay. Shadows just make it look weird, I guess. So, with Invasions, they tried to combine a few past modes. They tried to put, like, Conquest and the Crypt and stuff all together in one place, and it's kind of interesting. I mean, they put in a bit of effort creating all of the just like making like an actual map out of like all the different locations and stages. I mean, that's pretty nice. There's some effort put in. But just, I don't know. I really liked 11's open world crypt that you can just walk through and explore. It was kind of like one area as opposed to this which jumps around a little bit, but like that crypt area was a lot more in depth than this was. This game just does kind of feel like a step backward. I can go into it in a little bit when I look at costumes and stuff, but like you still have some like customization options with characters and stuff, and changing like color palettes and their masks and weapons and stuff, but you only get like one loadout per character, and that's so crazy after how 11 was with the customization and having like the different presets and everything. Just not as much effort put in there. Outside of the 3 movies and MK11, I know nothing about MK lore. Okay. I'm semi-knowledgeable. Like, it's kind of weird, but Mortal Kombat, like, definitely has, like, the craziest lore of any fighting game series, I think. Alright. So they keep my character, but they always set me back to Kano, and I'm not sure why that is. Who was I going with here? I think I just had Serena. I'll just stick with Serena.
Serena.
Okay. And then they, I am level 1 here, but how Invasions works is every season of Invasions is a complete and total reset. So you're, like, going through it all over again, collecting new talismans and stuff to equip and progressing as the new season progresses, so... And here's my Reptile. I do have a slightly different color palette on, as well as a different mask. The regular color palette has the green, but a lot of the accents are just black, whereas this one's a little more brown on the ends. Alright. Hopefully my gameplay will look a little bit better from this point on, because I'm using a character I'm a lot more familiar with. Alright, so there's that. Bladed and Jaded. And, God, so all of these different fights in here, Like the first season, just like every person you fought had armor, and it was such a bad idea. But luckily they fixed that. But there can be other effects and challenges and stuff, like if you remember, like Test Your Luck from X, or the Towers of Time from 11. It can have effects similar to that, so they brought that over. It's kind of like, this mode's a lot like Towers of Time and the Crypt in 11 put together, for better or for worse. But I have actually completed one of these before.
Action.
Oh, he tanked that for some reason. Alright. Try it again. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Finish him.
Oh, did I actually remember the input? Holy crap. I'll have to remember what I just did.
Fatality. Reptile wins.
That's the secondary fatality for him. I like it a little bit more. To a crisp. Is that... Okay, it was Serena that just ranked up. Okay. I haven't used her quite as much as some of the others, so it makes sense that she'll gain. Why are we facing this way when the map continues in front of me? Very weird decision. Okay. But yeah, I have... For Reptile, I have... It's not exactly a combo. At least I don't think the game considers it one. But it's a string of special moves and stuff that I found, like, in, like, the first hour... Or the first few hours of playing the game. And just, like... I don't know, it just feels good to use. I'll let you know when I actually implement it. I tried it a few times, but...
Action.
First part... No, you gotta stop... I don't know why they, like, glow when... Okay, yeah, stop with whatever that effect is, please. Oh, come on. They just really don't want me to do it.
Finisher.
Nope, that wasn't the input. Alright. That's fine. Got one fatality in there.
Reptile wins.
But yeah, there was a period of like a couple months where I just wasn't playing any fighting games, and then Tekken 8 came out, and I platinumed it. Ran out of things to do in it, because the Super Ghost battle and stuff is a little disappointing for post-game. And so I've just been playing a bunch of fighting games, revisiting other games that I've already had, and exploring some other series I never had before. And so one of the first things I did since then was I did come back to this game and finish the story mode, because I hadn't done that yet. The point I was trying to make with that is, coming back to this game, the muscle memory actually served me well for Reptile's special moves and everything. I mean, it had just been a month or two, but... I even remembered, like, fatalities and stuff, apparently.
Action.
So that was the string, but I just did it a little too early. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, I will have to double check the input, because I just magically got it right the first time, and now I can't do it.
Reptile wins.
Alright. Okay. Should get a character rank up at least. So yeah, do a little bit of this to get a feel for that. And then look at some of the new costumes and stuff, mess with that. And then I do want to replay the final chapter of the story to get footage for that. And then I do also want to try a little bit of online, probably not with Peacemaker. Because of how my internet works, I will try to switch to streaming that directly from the Xbox, which I haven't done in a long time, but I'd like to think I've solved the issue that I was having with that before, but we'll see. Heated exchange, okay.
Action!
And that's a string. That's not gonna reach. Wow, it reached. Okay. Another reptile. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's... I'm on Series S. The game is actually very optimized for the normal combat, but when like all these other effects and multiple characters and stuff end up in the mix, it's not really suited for that. Okay, I keep doing that too early. Can you just... Okay. But it's a hell of a lot better than the Switch port. I'm sure of that. Oh, okay. Oh! How did I break the throw? I like don't even know how. I did that. Alright. Finishers. Let's see. Yeah, I was doing... Okay. So is it... Yeah, I think it's forward... Okay, forward, down, back, A. Didn't I do that? And it...
Finisher!
Okay, it worked. I thought I did that the second time and it didn't work. These inputs like to be finicky for some reason. Yeah.
Reptile wins.
Oh, might get a reptile level up as well. That's cool. He's high up there. Wilted yellow herbs. Okay. 500 regular coins. Or 50? Was it 50? Oh. Okay. Heated exchange. So that's got to be something with either, well, I guess it could be Liu Kang as well. But I was thinking either Scorpion or Serena for that clue, but I don't really care that much. Okay.
Action!
Oh, come on. Why? Who wants this? Really?
Finish him!
Did they adjust that ball? Because I do not remember it traveling that far.
Fatality! Reptile wins.
Okay. And I'm going to take a drink. Okay. Oh, there's a shop over there. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Mr. Smoke, voiced by the one and only Yuri Lowenthal this time around.
Action.
He also seems really, really good. If I was going to try another character, it would be either Smoke or Baraka, because Baraka is insanely good in this game. Yeah, look at this shit.
Finish him.
Well, I meant to do the grab. Oh well. Wrong button.
Wins.
Consumable. Oh, that outfit sucks. It's just not a good look. It really sucks. I don't like it. Okay. Serena's about to rank up again. Okay. Shop. Oh, and there's a way up the stairs as well. Okay. What we want... Oh, I don't have enough. But what we want are these chest keys, because we did see a chest already. If I did the clue, I could get to it. But yeah, I want to grab those wherever we can. Alright. Shop is unlocked. How far are we going this way?
Action.
Ow. What is that? What is going on here? I'm doing the wrong button input somehow.
Finish him.
Lovely. Thank you. Graceful.
Reptile wins.
Oh no, Diablo 4 hits a little different these days. Druid build with my... that was a cool game. I stopped playing it a little too soon, I think. But combat card for... Okay, I'm not going to use that, but alright. Okay. Why do I already have 2 consumables? Just the stuff I get from the fights, I guess. Oh. Ashra also appears to have a cool moveset. You almost dodged those. Ow. I'm not sure I wanted you that far away. Okay, that works. Oh my god. Okay.
Finisher.
I'll just taunt. I don't know. Having fun. It doesn't matter.
Reptile wins.
Okay. I feel like I'm going a little too far off the beaten path. Or maybe there wasn't much ahead back where we were. I don't know.
Action.
Oh, come on. Okay. That's always been a pretty satisfying throw.
Reptile wins.
Oh, okay. Oh, I leveled up. I've never really reached a point where the stats have mattered much, so... Like, initially I went with manual for the first season to, like, try it out as it went on, but last season I just went automatic, so I'll go automatic again. What matters is that the stats are going up and not necessarily how much they're going up. Oh, okay, I survived. These were really annoying last season. Let's see if I can do it.
Survive!
Oh god. Yeah. Okay. Let me retry it because I can...
Survive.
Wait, what's the... Okay. I like forgot the input for what I normally do. Hold on.
Survive!
Okay. I'm sure there are other characters better suited for staying in the air. Like, Nitara or something would probably be great for that. Alright, well that's as far as we can go over there for now. I don't know, just like the first season's survive things were reasonable, and then they got crazy last season. Okay. This movement also used to take forever too. Thankfully they sped it up. Okay. Oh, test your might. I was hoping I'd get one of these.
Test your might.
Oh, what is that? Okay. That's an easy one.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. I was hoping I would get one because for some reason I just find this so funny. Just this idle animation of, like, dumb, smiling, transformed reptile. Just look how zen this is. just hap. I don't know what it is. It just makes me laugh. Okay. Alright. Now that that's out of the way. He just looks pretty goofy there. Alright, glad we got that. Oh, there's people over there.
Action!
Oh no. What the hell? What is that? Okay, this is alright. Okay.
Finish her.
Sindel is alright too. I think I liked her moveset in 11 a lot.
Reptile wins.
In terms of returning characters, I kind of hope they bring back Cabal, because I liked him in 11, and then also Kotal Khan, just because I think he's a cool character. I don't know how they would implement him this time, since Shao Kahn is back, although technically Shao Kahn was in 11, although but yeah, I don't know. But I just really think Kotal Kahn is cool. It may or may not be partially because he turns into a giant jungle kitty and rips people's throats out. I'm not sure if that was a thing in X, but in 11 he did have moves like that. I think it was even one of his fatalities, but he had like special moves that would transform and stuff too. I just liked 11 a lot. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but 11 was my Mortal Kombat game. The time where everything just clicked and made sense.
How could someone so highborn have stooped so low?
There's no disgrace in anything I've done.
Why are we getting this now?
Action!
Whoa. There we go. I like that. That's working well together. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he didn't follow it up, luckily. Ah! Okay, it's back for the sweeps. Okay. Okay. This is a boss, I guess? I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember seeing any indication that this was a boss, but alright. Oh, come on. Ah, you didn't let me jump in time. And he's getting armor because he's a boss, and for some reason people think armor is a good thing. Oh my gosh. Alright. See a reptile fatal blow? Why not? Om nom nom.
Finish him!
Alright.
Fatality. Reptile wins.
Hooray. Okay, that's a decent skin, not gonna lie. I like the colors. I'm not sure they're suited for Shao, but I like the feathers on the shoulder. That's cool. Alright. That axe is pretty cool. Although the current one I have for him has like a lion head, so it's kind of hard to beat that. Okay. Okay. I pressed up. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a chest there, but I don't have the... Oh, well, now I have the credits. Let's go back, get the key, and then I can do that. I might get ambushed at this point, though. Okay. 1 key, please. 2 keys, please. I can't afford 3, but 2 is good. Okay. Alright. And that's a Collector who was in 11 as well. He was a neat character, so it's good to see him making an appearance at some point. But Mortal Kombat is one of those games where, like, no character has ever, like, really gone for good. Like, I feel almost any character could just suddenly return in the next game or like in the DLC or something, and it would always be exciting. And they're a lot of them are just always around in some way, but just aren't playable sometimes, like the case with Collector, and then like 11 mentioned Takeda a lot, like there was side story stuff going on with him, at least in character interactions, not so much in the story, I don't think, but they mentioned him to make sure we didn't forget about him. Oh no, Megan Fox. Ow. 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 Oh, what the heck. Very nice. Ow. Haha. Grab? Nope. That being said, can Natara just like actually be gone for good?
Finisher.
Okay, fine. Stuff like that is not very nice. That's all I'm saying. Easy fatality tokens, okay. Alright. Get this? Mm-hmm. Oh. Nice colors. These colors are my aesthetic, but the thing with like coloring the ninjas like that is like they all started out as palette swaps of each other, and so it's weird to give them not their colors or someone else's colors when originally that was the only thing different about them aside from the moveset. At least visually, that was the only thing different. If you see what I'm saying. I don't know. Some people might not care as much, but I care a lot about it for some reason. What is your hair, man? Whoa, that went way too far. Why does that go so far? Oh darn, that was a low. Okay.
Finish him.
Reptile wins.
Dragon Ember, okay. Kind of looked like a wing at the bottom there, that was neat. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough of invasions for now. We can look at costumes and stuff first. Alright, and then look at this thing before it goes away. My card right now. Yeah, this was from participating in ranked last season. And by participating, I just kind of did a few matches. Went surprisingly well, though. Got a win or two, I think. And a couple of people were on voice chat during the matches. Oh, did I get one over here? No, they just... I have to select it before it says it's not new. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I heard a couple of people on voice chat during some of the matches, and one of them was just like, I don't know, really wholesome about it, where you would expect maybe toxic behavior, especially on Xbox. Because this game hadn't implemented cross-play until just recently with this update, and I still don't think it's fully implemented somehow. But anyway, it was an Xbox player, but they were really wholesome about it. They were playing as Omni-Man, and then they were like every time like I got a good hit or a sequence on them, they were like, "Oh, nice, nice." Or just like I landed like a fatal blow, they were like, "Oh, that was sick." And then like just barely eked out a win on them at the beginning, and they were like, "Oh, awesome, good job, man." Like, it was just nice. It was a very nice experience. Okay, so we're looking at seasonal items because I don't have a lot of the other credits. All right. First, we're gonna look at my boy. My boy. Yeah, look at those colors. I like those. That's pretty nice. There's whatever this mask is doing. For some reason, I cannot zoom in or rotate on this screen. And then they tried to do something with that, and it's, yeah, it's something. Okay. Alright, so now I got that. Do I get this? I guess I'll get this. I don't know why I got that. I'm not going to use it, but... Alright, who else should we look at? This color scheme... Ooh, this color scheme could be good for Kenshi. I have different colors on him at the moment. They didn't put that maroon-like color on this skin. That would have been great. That's a sword. I'm not really noticing. I'm not really big on this outfit for Kenshi either. I do like the red with the teal. It's almost like Sakaran colors, like we're in Thor Ragnarok. And then, for some weird reason, the DLC characters don't get these costume options in the shop. Like, they already start with less stuff to get. I feel like that would be a great... I feel like you would want to bolster that with... But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. Okay. That's pretty good for Baraka. That's not bad. I don't have the 1500 at the moment. But, let's see. Li Mei could have something good. Now, they focus too much on the... Oh, she doesn't even have a third one. And, like, this pose, I literally can't even see this customizable item, because it's her gauntlets, and she keeps them behind her back. No one thought that through. Oh no. Okay. What about smoke? Okay. The hood for him is okay. I kind of like seeing the gray hair, though. I don't know. Johnny Cage could have something fun. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. Green hair for some reason. Alright. Reiko. We've got a cool set for Reiko already, though. No, he doesn't get the red when he should get the red. Already have something cool for Shao. Like, I almost literally got that outfit already. And these are showing, like, Wait. No, his axe is the customizable, so the helmet isn't. Okay. Okay, well if I want him to have a helmet, I guess I'll get that. How they managed to make Johnny look more like a douche. Yeah, somehow it happened. I guess they did the whole green hair because Joker isn't going to be in this one, I guess. I don't know. I don't have any credits now, but I'm just looking at this out of curiosity. Well, I could, if someone has a customizable, it's good. Yeah, that's alright. The green hair is a little much, though. And then, this is Melina's season. What does Melina get? Not those. That's alright. That's pretty good, actually. That's not bad. I tend to get stuff for a lot of characters, even the ones I don't use. I don't know why. Just in the hopes that someone comes over and plays it with me, but they won't. Okay. That maroon type palette suits Rain pretty well, I think. I do like the hood for him though, so getting rid of that's kind of weird. Havoc and Natara, I guess. Oh, what the hell? Wow. That's something. I'm iffy on other Havoc outfits, because I really like that blade that covers his whole arm over there. Okay. Yeah. Natara. Oh, she doesn't even get the red one. Again, someone who should get the red one. That's the wings. Oh, they're just like feathery, actually. I'll get that. Barely had enough for that. Okay. I am curious about Ashura as well. Ashura's another character. I use them a little bit in the story, and they're pretty nice as well. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Kung Lao, I'm just like looking at almost everyone at this point. Okay. That's actually pretty nice on you. That's not bad. Color palette works for you, I feel. That's the hat, which again I can't get a good look at because of I can't rotate or zoom. Okay, that's pretty nice. Is it worth 4,000? I don't know. You do accumulate the stuff pretty quickly though. Like I had enough to get like quite a few items in just the short amount of time I've been playing. Raiden? Okay. Oh, the half and half on the torso is pretty nice. Huh. Oh, you have more than other people get. Huh. It's a very interesting outfit for sure, but I'm not sure I want to go back to Evil Raiden. He can be pretty spooky playing against him though. That hat's very interesting. And then, like when I go to him here, it just has like their default outfit, so let's actually, if I go to customize fighter here, and then when I hover over them here, you're going to see what I actually have equipped for them. So first off, we got a new palette for the boy. Well, I did get this. Got that through progression earlier, and then this is the new one. It stands out, that's for sure, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of how this outfit looks. The new outfit is just so nice. Why does it not say these are new? Is that the... wait. I thought I... Where is it? I don't think it's this one. Did I not get? I could have sworn I got that one. I need to go back to the store now. I didn't mean the green hair. Oh, you just meant... Okay. I don't know. Saurian Hunter. Saurian Hunter. But it's not there? Yeah, that's Cayman. That's not the one I got. Oh! What? That's so stupid. You have so much more space down there. Why the hell? Why the hell would you have it scroll down? There's so much more space there. What's that? Okay. That's dumb. Okay. But yeah, I like how this looks a lot. That's very nice. We're gonna do that. Okay. Okay. See how the mask looks. Ooh. I don't know if you noticed it earlier, but I like this mask because it has teeth on the side. I saw the scroll and said nothing. You're fine. It's like I just like didn't think of that because there was so much space there. I'm like, they've got to use that. That's crazy. But oh, there's like a pattern on the inside of the hood as well. That's interesting. Okay. Just checking this. Oh, that actually looks quite nice. No, that's too monotone. The white doesn't really fit. I think I was using this one for a while. It has a weird camo for some reason. But that's also a cool mask. Also a cool mask. Nah. I don't really like the old-fashioned masks much anymore. We've kind of progressed too far past that. Okay. This one's kind of nice. That's kind of nice, but... it does fit a little bit better. I'll do it. Nice. But here's the problem I was mentioning before. So they have you pick a character, but you don't get multiple presets. Like, I'm only customizing one version of the character. I only have the one choice. So it's like, whatever I'm customizing is like, this is the look I have to have whenever playing as them. I can't set multiple presets. Like, if I like multiple different looks for the character and have a lot of different costumes I like, tough shit. There's only one preset. Like, it sure would be nice. Like, that was a thing. Like, even MKX had variations of a character that you could choose from. Like, why is that suddenly not a thing? But, like, a lot of fighting games have, like, alternate costumes and things, though. So, like, why... this game is... it's like they never heard of alternate costumes or... like any of the preset options they had before, and it's weird. Let's see, who else did I get stuff for? I already forgot. I got wings for Natara. Yeah, I have whatever the hell these are for. They're just so interesting. And then let's see. Nice patterned wings. Yeah, okay. And those are just... okay, yeah, these are kind of just... there's some kind of color gradient going on there. These are just kind of plain. And then these are striped. And mechanical wings. Yeah, I don't know. These are just so interesting. I'm kind of tempted to just keep those. There's so much going on. Did I get stuff for anyone else? Like... Oh yeah. But you can just see like what I have for presets. I really like this Ashura with the purple, and then like their sword is purple. It's pretty nice. And then Havoc has a lizard on his head, which is fun. It's called They Cut Things to Improve Other Areas. But did they improve though? Like that's the debate. That's the debate. Oh, Baraka's looking good with the... Those are like molten claws. Those are nice. That's a nice set. Okay. And I kind of already got this brown and teal thing going for Kenshi, and that looks nice. Okay. It's going to highlight... Oh, I got a Sub-Zero palette. I did. The last season was all wintry themed, and everyone was cold, and so I gave Sub-Zero that skin. Made too much sense. What did I get for you? Oh, it's another one. He also has this Day of the Dead skin, which I find hilarious. Just why? It's pretty great. Okay. Oh, that's that one. Okay. I do really like the colors in that, and that teal is like almost close enough, but it's got the yellow under it, and again, like the whole palette swap thing I was saying earlier. But also I have like actual cold themed skin for Sub-Zero. Why would I not do that? I find it weird that Sub-Zero and Scorpion are now brothers. Yeah. They always kind of had a love-hate relationship. Well, it was only hate because Scorpion's family was murdered, and he thought that Sub-Zero had done it when it was actually manipulation by Quan Chi. And so it's like ever since figuring that out, they kind of became friends and partners in crime and stuff, or had like a... Maybe not that far, but had like a mutual respect is the least you could say. And so there's that. There's rumors because the Scorpion in this game also isn't Hanzo Hisashi like it is in previous Mortal Kombat games. And so I think there's like a theory going around that Takeda this time around could actually be Hanzo, because the timeline is so crazy. And that would be interesting, but again, I'm just so curious about how they actually implement him. Oh yeah, I did get Shao Kahn stuff. Yeah, look at that axe, dude. How am I gonna find a better axe than that? Original Sub... Yeah, there's that whole thing about... Yeah. There's that too, and now original Sub-Zero is Noob Saibot. Okay. Gears, so I did get... Oh. I already had a version of that axe. This one now just has different colors. Exciting. I mean, with the right palette, that could look awesome. But, okay. So, I did get this. Oh, look what it did to the axe. Oh, that stands out so much. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. And then... Oh, okay. I did already have the skin, but this is the new palette. Okay. Does a little bit to the axe. It's not bad. Oh. Okay. Okay. I do kind of like him with the helmet, because, I mean, it is Shao. Oh, doesn't this other skin do something with the horns too? I thought I saw that. Yeah, there's like blue on the end of the horns. That's interesting. A lot of feathery stuff. I do kind of like how much that axe stands out, but these colors are not... These colors don't really suit General Shao, but alright, I'll do it. Whatever. That axe is crazy looking now. Shadow Demon. A Noob Saibot. Yeah, that should be their name. They were an asshole in 11 as well. They were like... I don't know, like, since I was a Scorpion main back in 11, I feel like they were the antithesis of Scorpion. Like, they were meant to counter Scorpion in that game. So every time I saw one online, I was a little shook, to be honest. Okay. That axe looks nice now. Oh my gosh. Alright, anything else in here? I am kind of using up quite a bit of time. Just looking at fun stuff. Oh yeah, I do like the setup I have for Reiko. This is a nice-ass helmet. Beautiful. I don't even use Reiko, but... This is fashion combat now. Yep. And then I got a bluish Raiden, which works. I have this ridiculous skin for Liu Kang. The Chad Liu Kang. Just tattoos all over his damn body. Actual Chad. Okay. And then Smoke had a winter skin, and I thought it kind of fit. I don't know, do I have something better for Smoke? I do have... That one seems... Oh, okay. It's not as dark as I was hoping, but it is a gray base, so that one's alright. And then that one's a little too blue, but he does have some purple, and there's purple on the bottom, so that's why I got that one. Okay. That one is kind of nice. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of skins for him is the problem. I'm going to switch to this one and see which mask works for that. Because the mask is like gold right now. If I can get him like a more gray mask to better fit the Smoke. Oh, look at that. So many colors going on there. That's pretty nice. A little bit of gray there. That's red now. Okay, it's not really working with me. That's a little crazy. It has like the face bevels and all kinds of things. Wow, that is way too much. What is going on there? It looks like really thick, or it looks like it's elongating his face down at the bottom. It looks longer than it should. Okay. Alright, so that one's got gray, this one's got gray. And Kuai Liang became Sub-Zero and became best friends with Hanzo, but now Kuai Liang is Scorpion. Yeah. Or I think... that might be right. It's so confusing. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Alright. Okay. And then I've got this freaking Deadly Alliance Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Alright. I was working my way over this way, I think. To do what? I'm not sure. Red instead of like a pinkish color for Melina, but it still works. You know who it is. And then, yeah, okay. It's part, and it's the Fire God's design, man, trying to avoid the conflict, and if he had to switch some characters around, so be it. But now they're, well, you don't want spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about that. But speaking of spoilers, it is time for me to do the portion of the story that I want. So, if you don't want spoilers, you can just back out for a moment, but know that after that I am going to try some online play. It will be in a separate stream because I'll be transitioning over to trying to stream directly through the Xbox. If it works this time, then I will be back, and if not, God, these menus, just stay where you're at. They're so impatient. Okay, that's cool, man. But thanks for coming, talking Mortal Kombat stuff. Oh, I can just start at the credits. How nice. Alright. Good night, Fire Dragon. These are... Wait. Yeah, okay. 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 All right. So yeah, I did, as I mentioned before, I did finish the story, not all that long ago, because it was after Tekken 8, but one of the reasons why I wanted to capture some gameplay here, or one of the videos I was trying to make using that footage is, I feel like fighting games have finally started to figure out how to effectively do their story modes. Because Tekken 8 did some cool things recently too, and then obviously Street Fighter 6 has the World Tour. But for a while, I mean, like NetherRealm kind of pioneered the cinematic story mode that was going for a while. But it's always been kind of weird to me because fighting games are so specific and like letting you choose which character you want to main normally, and like specifically doing stuff with them over other aspects of the game. But for the story mode, they just kind of give you seemingly random characters and just ask you to figure it out. And for the most part, Mortal Kombat 1's story did do that at times. I mean, it's helpful to learn the characters sometimes, but it would be nice if you could just like choose which character you want to do, or like what I think they should really do is like sort of I think Brawl implemented this, Smash Brothers Brawl implemented it a little bit, where they give you have like, say, like a party of 3 to 5 characters or something, and they let you choose from that small pool of characters who you want to do. So it's a little restrictive and specific to the story, but you also have that element of choice. And so it's be like, oh, okay, well, I know a little bit more about this character than that character, so I should pick this one. I just think something like that would be better. Like, just something along the lines of like an RPG or something, where you can choose your party members and just go do the entire story with them. Or what if it just like the next fighting game story mode just be Baldur's Gate 3, where you get a camp, all the fighting game characters are there, you choose who's in your party, go off on adventures together. They all have story stuff that's happening, but you can pick and choose which one. But anyway, what Mortal Kombat 1 story did right this time is the final chapter. So if you, as Fire Dragon just did, he ducked out because he didn't want spoilers. If you don't want spoilers for what's going on, although the ending of arcade mode kind of alludes to it, and I mean, like, Shang Tsung and Quan Chi are the bad guys. I mean, who saw that coming? It boils down to that. But some crazy crossover stuff happens here, and you might not fully understand what's going on without the context of the story. So just a disclaimer, but I'm playing the very final chapter of the game. But we go into that.
Once Shang Tsung is finished, you will
Okay,
be
it started with the cutscene at the end of the previous chapter.
This isn't over, Liu Kang.
Thank you, everyone, for your aid. This battle was won together.
Shang Tsung is gone, but he's not defeated. He will be back to renew his campaign.
Not only against this timeline, but against all timelines.
Our choice is clear. We must take the fight to him. Destroy any power he has to make war against us.
Agreed. Shang Tsung is likely already gathering allies as I gathered you. We must best his efforts. Assemble an overwhelming army from across all timelines.
So this right here, this is what they did right. It's the final battle. Armageddon, Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the PS2. And you go up the whole pyramid, fight a bunch of crossover characters, and you get to choose what character you want going in. And that's great. So we're going to go with Reptile. As I mentioned before, he's my main. And this is just so replayable, too. Just like such a brief part of the story, you can just choose to start at chapter 15 like I just did. Just pick whatever character you want and go up this. And this is the most fun part of the story, for sure.
There is nowhere to run, Shang Tsung. Nowhere to hide. We have banded together to rid all timelines of your evil. The threat you pose to them ends today.
Such certainty, Liu Kang, that this battle will end in your favor.
It can end no other way. Because across all timelines, the arc of history bends toward justice.
Does it? In this timeline, it bends toward me. Behold, Liu Kang, the hell I unleash upon you.
This is insane. The boy. Get him.
Your fire is no match for mine. Action!
Scorp Lao for some reason. Oh my god. Game. Alright.
Be still.
Ow. Here we go.
You can't escape with the Terran's bite. Action!
Oh my god, why does it lag so much at the start? This female Sub-Zero. I'm trying to remember if these are the same ones I fought before.
I hope you don't expect to survive. Action!
Cyber Smoke. Very fun. I do kind of miss the cyber characters. I know one of them's a cameo in here, but still. They were like in the story mode of 11 and then just were never in the game, which is kind of crazy. It's like they literally had movesets for them. Kano, Sonya Blade. Just how did that happen?
Now your life smashes to black. Action!
Reiko Star? Oh no. Oh, that's terrifying. For some reason, Johnny Cages are good at taking out Goro. Oh no, not Ninja Mime! Oh no.
Reptiloids are apex predators.
Lizard Queen. Ooh. Reptile Sindel. She tried to do something. Ah! Okay. It's Takeda!
Allow me.
Oh no, Takeda, no! And Jackie Briggs, who was unplayable in this game. And Kong Jin!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no time to waste.
Oh no.
You get to be killed by a megastar.
John Connor? They had too much fun. Oh my god. Come on. I was blocking, but whatever. Alright. Kung Raiden?
I hope you don't expect to survive.
Oh. What are you doing? There you go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my god, my inputs are not working. Alright. I just ran the hell out of there.
Assist me, Quan Chi.
No QTs? Hey, that Kern Molina skin looked like this. Nice. Like 4 Molinas that look almost exactly the same? Oh no! I forgot about this. No! Oh no. Right through the eyes. That sounded weird. Okay. There we go. Just barely missed it last time. Alright. I forgot about that, but also fun implementation of that. It's just a very fun final chapter. They had a lot of fun with it.
Hurry, Saito. You are almost there.
Oh my gosh.
You can't escape with the Terran's bite.
Female Ermac. Oh gosh. Okay, come on, you gotta stop being so framey. Again? Stung Lao? Okay, that wasn't the name, but I literally fought this variation already. Oh my god, it can't handle it. Why does that happen? The Series S, man. It's something with like loading multiple characters or something in quick succession. It just can't take it. Oh, perfect. He really wants to throw that hat. Okay.
It's only a little further, Saito. Follow me. Your defenses have failed, Shang Tsung. This is over.
I do not think so.
Realize, sorcerer, that you've brought this on yourself.
avarice and ego have again proved your undoing. We have no choice but to eradicate you.
It is you who will be eradicated. You and your followers. And once you are dead, all timelines will be mine.
I feel like Liu Kang should have gone after Shang Tsung, but alright. It's very unlike Shang Tsung to just leave me there. You should have stolen my soul or something. Apparently he could just do that to frickin' other Shang Tsung earlier. Also, it's so fun. They're like literal gods and have so many powers, and they choose to fight hand to hand. Or Jungle Book Mowgli.
Your position is precarious. To survive, you must submit.
Yes. The question you must ask is, if Liu Kang couldn't finish us, how possibly could you?
You're probably on very easy difficulty. Oh, darn. Well, I hit the assist. Okay. I don't have one of those. Liu Kang be tripping. There he is.
And they called me the Chosen One.
I am at your service. Shall I?
You have done more than enough. Please permit me to end this.
That's the new fatality, just being written out of existence.
May that be the last we see of you.
What's wrong, Liu Kang?
Timeline. Without Shang Tsung to hold it together, it's falling apart. You must return to your timeline before this one collapses. Thank you for your aid, Saizoth. May we one day meet again.
Hooray!
I'm telling you, the locations we found here are money. I mean, look at this. Don't the rainbow colors on these mountains just scream Outworld?
I cannot believe you'll be telling our story about how we defeated Shang Tsung.
Well, the studio thinks it's fiction, not fact. But I don't care, as long as it's covering the budget.
I assume you'll be the star.
Nope, I'm behind the camera, writing and directing. Time to let someone younger and prettier take the lead. You know, I've written in parts for all of you, if you want them.
Us? On screen?
I mean, they're cameos. But like they say, there are no small parts.
Thank you, Johnny. But we must decline.
But Raiden?
The new initiates arrive tomorrow. We must return to the Wuxi to begin their instruction.
To teach finger holds?
Of course. You are right.
What about you, Takahashi? I need a blind swordsman. And no actor can do what you do.
I would love to. But my work to revive the Tyra is starting to pay off. I can't let up now.
Well, I know better than to ask you. Your plate is always full.
Indeed, Johnny Cage. Which is why I must now depart.
Off to Outworld? To advise the Empress?
Between her father and her sister, Melina is receiving plenty of good advice. And with the sorcerers and the general imprisoned, there are few threats to her rule.
Is something wrong, then?
I am simply shoring up our defenses. As you know, Bi-Han and his Lin Kuei have abandoned their roles as Earthrealm's guardians. His brother, Kuai Liang, has agreed to build a new clan, the Shirai Ryu, to take its place. I must go aid his efforts.
Is there anything we can do?
Not yet, but I will call upon all of you when the time comes. Madame Bo, once again you have served an excellent meal.
That's kind of you to say.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, all of you. You have served well as Earthrealm's champions.
No, Liu Kang. Thank you. Joining up with you really has changed the arcs of our lives.
I am glad.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do. Which one of you gets the bad news?
Not me. I'm still 3 mil in the hole on Sento. How, thick's your wallet, Takahashi?
Thick enough. But seems to me our hosts are on the hook. They did invite us.
You think we have money? The Shaolin live modestly. Easy, cool. They're teasing. Don't worry, Father. I've got this covered. Besides, my business manager tells me I can write this whole thing off.
The realms are in safe hands.
Yay! It's going to be the same song again. And surprisingly long credits, if I remember correctly. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, there's this too. I thought it was falling apart.
Look at him, clinging to life. Even now he struggles.
Everyone who fought today did so fiercely.
Had I not been here for it, I would have thought it impossible. Warriors from across timelines, clashing in combat. The blood, the death, the chaos.
Yes, Lord Havoc. It's unfortunate it all ended so fast.
The next time, it won't.
Mm-hmm.
The whole sun, cut a man in half, write my name in his own blood. Everybody dies, you probably gon' never learn from it. Pop.
I did. What? Oh. Fascinating. How oddly specific. There's a rare trophy on Xbox for doing the final chapter twice, so I kind of was productive with that. Okay, well, what did I get? Oh yeah, I forgot to go over Johnny Cage. I have this, it's like a Jack Frost look almost for Johnny Cage. I kind of like it. Who has something in the time that I just... Oh. You're saying the Peacemaker stuff is new, that's right. Oh, and I did get a helmet. Huh. Is that better? I don't know. I don't know about changing that. And I did get the other palette for him. It's a pretty good palette, not gonna lie. I do just like how colorful this game is, because, like, Mortal Kombat 11 was good, but it was a very dark game. Like, all the stages were dark and dim and drab and dim. And this game is just so bright and colorful. But that's how you gotta make them stand out when they release so close to each other. Okay. Alright, so was it just that? I think it was just that. Alright. Okay, so... let me do the shrine thing that's just kind of over here doing its own thing, using in-game currency, and I don't know, doesn't do much for me. It's like they just like threw this in instead of a crypt, and just like, I don't know. A Nitara combat card foreground. Okay, thanks. More seasonal credits though, that's good. I don't have enough coins for another one. They used to take forever before that prompt popped back up again, so they fixed that at least. Alright, and then, yep, I've got... Delightful. Oh, there's a sickle with this arena one. Okay, that's neat. I do want to keep this one. It's a little more interesting. And then, yeah, and then the gold reptile one I got through some progression. Okay. What? I equipped it. What do you want from me? Are you good now? Okay. Okay. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 1. I don't regret purchasing it or anything, and I'm still looking forward to some later combat pack characters coming on down the road, and there might even be combat packs 2 or 3, despite like how the game is doing. It's apparently getting a lot of additional content at some point. But I've had a decent amount. I've gotten a good amount out of the game. Like, the story has some good elements, like what we played through. Invasions is okay. I've completed a season of it at one point, so it's something to do. And there's still towers there, and I've done a few online matches, and it's been a decently pleasant experience. But yeah, it is just out of the big 3 fighting games that have released in the past 9 or so months, it is definitely the weakest of the 3, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not saying very much, because the other 2 are actually really great. Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 are both just like phenomenal, really complete packages. I am just a little better at this one than Street Fighter 6, at least, or I should say a little more comfortable with it. Because Street Fighter is just, it's that series that I've never really gotten into, but I gave 6 a try, and I do like 6. I'm just still not very good at it. Okay, excuse me. But So that's what I wanted to do for the offline stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and switch over to streaming directly from my Xbox to try and do a bit of online stuff. If it works, I will be back soon. If not, then I won't be back, and just have a good night then. But thanks for watching. Bye.